Who has goggles? Not with you. I can't imagine you brought them. Did you bring them too? We could do some game. Okay, so did anyone here see the Mark Zuckerberg video he put out about, I don't know, 2 months ago, where he unveiled like the metaverse to the general? It's been around. Any gamers in the room, you know, metaverse is nothing new, but it's moving its way into business. Did anyone see that video? It's super creepy and weird. And you realize why the guy started a social media site where he doesn't have to talk to people directly? Who figured this out, right? So if that's your image of the metaverse, just set that aside. I would recommend that part of your education, everyone should go out and buy a pair of these and just start playing with it, because it is going to be part of our future. Whether it looks like this in 5 years or more like this in 5 years is debatable. It won't be this clunky. This is like the brick phone, right? This is the brick phone of virtual reality. But we are moving to a place where metaverse is going to be a big part of what we're all going to need to know how to do. So if we look at a couple things that are happening now, one is immersive meetings. Being able to have a meeting where it feels close to being there. This is happening right now. Now look what's happening on this screen. Not only is there a metaverse type meeting happening, but there is real-time translation happening in the meeting. Some of you are familiar with Google Translate. Google Translate will translate real-time conversations between languages. And it's getting, a couple of years ago it was pretty clunky. It's getting smarter and smarter and smarter. If you look out 5 to 10 years, those of you looking 10 years into your sales career, a good portion of this room is going to be having meetings in the metaverse, multiple continents the same day, communicating effectively with people in different cultures and languages, and you will only fluently speak one language. And you will effectively sell globally. And the language barrier will be gone. That's already pretty much here. It's still it's got a little ways to go, but it's close. Anyone ever been to one of these where you're kind of meeting with people? You got the goggles on, right? That's what we're going to be doing. And it feels weird. Like avatars are kind of weird, right? Avatars are weird. And I read that they're already thinking ahead. Companies know that avatars in virtual meetings are part of what they're doing, and they're talking about avatar dress codes. Anyone read this? They're like, you know, someone comes in the meeting and they're just not dressed appropriately as an avatar. It's like, there's a filing a complaint, I guess. So don't, you gotta, it's weird. That's happening. Those conversations are happening. So that's part of it. And here's the other thing that's going to be interesting, is that we're going to look back at this Zoom, Teams, WebEx, the tile format. We're going to look back at that one day with like nostalgia. It's like, remember those days, right? Here's the thing that people say about virtual. They say, the way we're dealing with it now, it's not the same as being there. But what if, in the not too distant future, it is the same as being there? If you haven't ridden a virtual roller coaster with these on, do that, and then tell me that you don't have a feeling of total immersion. Physiology will change based on sitting in a chair with these on, and you will be leaning in your chair, and some of you who don't like roller coasters now will definitely not like a virtual roller coaster. It is 100% immersive. What happens when meetings get to that same place where we can feel like we're there? There is technology now with a glove where you can be in a virtual meeting and shake someone's hands, and the glove replicates a handshake.